Hello YouTube travelers, and welcome back to the Gentleman of Fortune channel. It's December of 2020, and today I'm excited to share with you a flight in Emirates First Class from Hong Kong to Dubai with a stop in Bangkok. Today I'll be in Suite 1K, and on the flight from Hong Kong to Bangkok, I'm the only passenger in first class. As I settle into my seat, let's have a look around the suite. Down by my feet, we've got the headphones, and up here some beautiful orchids. There's an Emirates personal travel hygiene kit with mask and gloves, as well as a towelette and an eye mask. Additionally, we have some moisturizers and sleep aids just below the personal vanity mirror. Very quickly, Emirates' notable hospitality is on display, and I can tell from the personality of my flight attendant that it's going to be a great flight. In a change since my last flight on Emirates in March, the pen and notebook are now wrapped. As is the glass in the minibar. The date to accompany the Arabic coffee is also wrapped in plastic now, whereas previously it was served in a glassine paper cup. As we look around the seat, you'll note that the pillow, the duvet, and the mattress are all wrapped in plastic as well. The push-button lowering and raising of the minibar seems so unnecessary, but it adds a sense of whimsy that makes Emirates so enjoyable. Going up. Here you can see my private Emirates First Class cabin. I've got the whole place to myself. The tray table pulls out of the console next to the minibar and reveals a large serving surface which will be required for Emirates' opulent meals. Speaking of meals, here's a look at some of the dining and drink options, at least for the first flight to Bangkok. Don't forget to pause if you need more time to read the menu. And of course, Emirates has a terrific selection of wines as well. Oh boy, I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to trying some of this port. I drink a lot of water in flight to stay hydrated in the dry cabin environment, so I appreciate having the Perriers in the minibar, almost as much as I appreciate the free-flowing Dom Perignon. While they prepare the main course, the champagne is served with warm mixed nuts. Out of respect for their privacy, I tried not to film any of the flight attendants directly, but if you look closely, you'll notice the PPE. Here she's wearing gloves as well as a smock that covers her uniform. Now here's a look at the noise-canceling headphones that Emirates provides in first class. They're made by Bowers & Wilkins and are top quality. With the plane safely airborne, the doors are released so they can be closed, revealing just how much privacy you have in your own suite. Of course, with Emirates' legacy first-class product, the doors have to be fully open for the flight attendant to deliver the food. Here you can see all the tasty morsels that come with the Arabic mezza plate. To accompany my main course of the lamb curry, the flight attendant proposed that I conduct a taste test between two of the red wines. Naturally, both of them were delicious, and it was difficult to choose. I love the attention to detail that you find on Emirates, such as the carafe that they presented the red wine in to allow it to breathe. The meal service is capped off with some delicious chocolate truffles. With the cabin lights now dimmed slightly, you can see the starry sky on the cabin ceiling. Again, great attention to detail. Before I know it, we're on arrival into Bangkok, where we'll have about 2 hours on the ground. Now that we're sitting here, it's a great time to look at what's in the little personal basket. We've got some hydration tablets, chocolate-covered licorice. Quite tasty. Breath mints, trail mix, a small chocolate bar, another larger bag of mixed nuts and fruits, and finally some veggie chips. This handsome felt pouch contains a set of sleepwear. It's embedded with seaweed or algae or something, which helps you to remain hydrated in flight. And of course you'll need a pair of matching slippers to go with your pajamas. After our brief stopover in Bangkok, we're now ready to get underway again en route to Dubai. By now I was quite tired, so I had the flight attendant whose crew got on in Bangkok make up the bed. After a few hours of sleep, I'm up again, so let's take a look at the Emirates First Class amenity kit for men. It's presented in this nice leather toiletry kit by Bulgari brand. Inside we've got some goodies that we'll look at in a second, as well as a dental kit, a travel size can of shaving cream, a razor, a small can of deodorant, a brush, and some tissues. Additionally, there's a card from Bulgari promoting their Tiger fragrance line. And now inside this little goodie bag, we've got a refreshing towelette, a nice sized bottle of La Gemme Tiger fragrance, a bottle of hydrating body emulsion, as well as a bottle of aftershave cream, and finally, a small tube of lip balm. Before we land in Dubai, I'll have a little bit of breakfast. You have the option of having all the food served with the plate coverings on or off. I chose to have my plates delivered with the protective covering removed, but the bakery basket is served with all the pastries individually wrapped. I ordered a nice pot of tea to wake me up. And for my breakfast entree, had the omelette, which to be fair was a bit rubbery. Here's a look at the other breakfast options. I should have gone with the gingerbread French toast. All too soon, we were on final approach for Dubai. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and check back soon for my next installment on Emirates' new First Class.